Hey there, friends. Welcome back to the free training video series as we get ready to open registration for the OSR Academy, Outside Sales Rep Academy for Cohort 2. It's a 12-month program. You can think of it as a farm system for your next sales MVP. You're gonna send them to the program. They're gonna meet with other talented people from across the country. They're gonna learn stuff virtually in our online learning program. They're gonna come to Fort Worth as part of our 2.5-day sales fundamentals workshop. And what we are going to do is methodically build the confidence and capabilities around goal setting, time management, pipeline management, and prospecting so they can go back and dominate in your local market. Cohort 2 will be limited to 40 seats, and 19 of those are already taken by companies that invested in Cohort 1 who've seen a positive return on their investment. So the best way I knew of to open up registration would be to give away some of our best stuff from the OSR Academy, see if it has value, let you use it, let you try it with your team, and if you think it's a fit, great. We'd love to talk to you about taking one of the remaining seats. If not, take the free training, make the best use of it, and hopefully deliver more value to your customers. In video number 1, we talked about the NFPOs, needs, fears, pains, and opportunities for growth, and how to quantify pain, and why the hero must suffer. And again, you as a salesperson, you're not the hero. Your customer, your builder, he's the hero. We made some free training assets available to download in the form of an audio file as a voicemail and then a training worksheet to use with your team. In the last video, we talked about how we're bringing in content from some of the smartest people we know on sales, guys like Mike Weinberg, on strategy, guys like Rich Horwath. We get their digital content in our program, and they also join us for live Q&As, live training. We also gave away a case study. We are writing our very own set of custom case studies. And the one we made available to you was called What's the Key to TKG? It's a case study customized for the LBM industry to help you and your team think better. And today, we're gonna talk about a framework, what I call the feel, know, and do next framework. Is very similar to one that Mike shares in the OSR Academy. And quite frankly, a lot of these concepts have been around for a while because they reveal a truth about us as human beings and how we communicate with each other. And one of the most common failures we see is when someone, and maybe it's a prospect, or maybe it's the neighbor who you meet during a barbecue, and they say something like, "What do you do?" As in, what do you do for a living? And too many salespeople in our industry say things like, "Oh, my name's Bradley. I work for Johnson Lumber." And that's it. And what we need to realize is this is not an elevator pitch. Most of us, we don't spend a whole lot of time on elevators. Our view is you should think of this as a movie trailer pitch. That is, what are the condensed highlights? And when someone says, "Hey, what do you do?" Are they really thinking about you and wanting to know your background and history and how you're special? Maybe. Most people are trying to figure out, who are you to me? How could you help me? Or how could you and what you do and your expertise help me or someone I know? So the most effective framework that I've come across that I'm gonna detail here and that you can download in a worksheet to share with your teams is what we call the feel, know, and do next framework. So when someone says, "Hey, what do you do?" the first thing you wanna do is you wanna turn this around and think about some of the NFPOs that we talked about in video number 1. The needs and fears and pains and opportunity for growth. And you wanna say something like, "Well, people call me when they are frustrated, annoyed, in pain, pissed off, angry," whatever it is. There's some emotion they are feeling, and that's because of a reason. And one of those reasons is gonna be one of those needs, fears, and pains. And what you wanna do, right, once you having them feel that way, I want you to feel the pain and frustration of hiring a salesperson and putting them on the road and realizing they don't have the skills and the discipline to be successful here. And now what are you gonna do, right? That's what the OSR Academy does. So once you're feeling that way, what do I want you to know? Well, number 1, I want you to know that I wake up every day with a mission to solve these problems that you just described, and I have a unique set of skills that position me to help you. So I have a track record of working with thousands of salespeople in over 100 different companies. I used to work for a national home builder. And we've been successful collaborating with dealers just like you to understand the specifications to build a 12-month program called the OSR Academy, right? So I want you to feel this pain that is common. And I want you to know that I have a solution and I have a unique set of skills and experiences that can solve it. And then I want to detail what I want you to do next. And in this case, I want you to download the worksheet we made available with this exact framework in it, which is the feel, know, and do next framework. I want you to take this, I want you to share this with your team. If you want to go crazy, you want to kick it up a notch, I would break out your phone, I would hold it in front of one of your salespeople, and I want you to say, please answer the question, what's your name and how do you deliver value to your customers? See what comes out. Once you have that on your phone, then go through this worksheet and then do it again. I promise you there will be an improvement. There are answers to this test. We are not the hero in our own movie. Our customers are, and our prospects are. So the sooner that we can turn around and have them thinking about how we might be able to help them, instead of rattling on about how long we've been in business and where our headquarters are, they don't care. They want to know how you can help them. They're thinking of themselves. This is what human beings largely do. So that's it. That's the feel, know, do next framework. You can go and download this for free. If you're interested in the OSR Academy, great. We'd love to talk to you about taking one of the remaining seats. If it's not for you, take the content, take the case study that we made freely available from the last video, take the NFPO framework and the pain quantification and the made up voicemail that is the training exercise from video 1. Take it, use it, let me know how it works for you. If you are interested in the OSR Academy, yes, I realize $18,495 is not a small sum, but the return on the investment is something that we're gonna commit to because we know if you give us 12 months and allow us to work through them methodically with your colleagues, they will be successful. And if you don't do that, what sort of training are you gonna give them that's going to get them these skills faster? I know everyone's busy. The time commitment per student is between 30 and 60 minutes per week. That's it, 30 to 60 minutes per week. The investment is $18,495. After this launch, if there are remaining seats available, that price will go up $1,000. So if you're interested, reach out to me now, book your seat, and let's begin working together. So if you haven't already, go download the OSR Academy Cohort 2 slide deck. There's lots more information in there. We put it in there so we didn't have to make a 29-minute video to explain it all. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me directly at Bradley@BradleyHartmannandCo.com. Use the tools. Thanks for watching.